eggplant parmigiana, and it's going to be delicious. First to the eggplant, which I cut into 1 centimetre slices. Eggplant also known as melanzane in Italy. Now, if they're old and seedy, I sprinkle with salt to get rid of bitter juices. But this eggplant is fine, just cooked as it is. I now dust the slices in plain flour in a large plastic bag. And then shake out the excess in a sieve. These are now lightly fried in oil. Now, I don't use a strongly flavoured, heavy extra virgin olive oil for this. I use something much lighter, an oil such as canola or peanut oil or a vegetable oil. They're fried till brown, then turned over and browned on the other side. I do a few slices at a time. If too many slices are cooked at the same time, because they're somewhat thirsty, they'll drop the temperature of the oil and then will absorb more of that oil, which we don't want. Once browned, they're removed and drained on paper towel to remove any surplus oil. Now I prepare a simple but delicious tomato sauce. I cook up a little onion and some garlic, in olive oil this time, over quite low heat so I don't burn the garlic. I also add a little sugar and then tomatoes, fresh or canned. Canned, I think, is much easier. Looking for Australian tomatoes, of course. A little salt and a little pepper, and this is allowed to simmer to amalgamate those flavours. Now to assemble the dish, which I call eggplant parmenta, because I'm not Italian and therefore I may not be doing it exactly in the style of the melanzane parmigiana, but this will come quite close. A little of the tomato sauce is put in the bottom of a baking dish. Then some slices of the eggplant, some more tomato sauce, a few basil leaves. I prefer fresh basil leaves, but you could use a pinch of dried basil, and some cheese. I use 2 cheeses, mostly mozzarella, but also a little parmesan or parmigiano. I use the mozzarella first, either grated or sliced from a whole one. And mozzarella is so called because it's a stretched cheese made by stretching the curds, which are then heated up. Most commercial mozzarella is made with cow's milk. Now I use a sprinkling of parmesan cheese and start the process again with another layer of eggplant, more sauce, more basil, and more of that mozzarella. I continue layering until I get to the top, where I use sliced mozzarella just for the patterning effect. Apparently mozzarella's been around an awfully long time, something like 1500 years, and apparently originated in southern Italy. And of course, small mozzarellas in small balls is known as bocconcini. A final generous helping of parmesan, a grinding of pepper, and it's into the oven, about 190 degrees C for around 45 minutes until the top is a beautiful golden brown. Degree of difficulty, I think quite low. Preparation time, about 30 minutes of hands-on work plus cooking. Keepability, keeps for several days covered in the refrigerator, and it's great warmed through or served cold. The consuming passion's eggplant parmenta, with thanks to the Italians for the inspiration. Because of its richness, I like to serve this with a green salad or a mixed salad and some crusty bread. A wine companion, a young fruity red, for instance, a Grenache or a Shiraz or a blend of the two, but Australian, of course. The taste test. Bon appetit.